Geeks. Tim with MajorGeeks.com, and today we're going to take a look at how to enable PUA, possibly unwanted application protection, with Windows Defender. This assumes that you're using Windows Defender as your primary antivirus, and what it does is it adds an extra layer of protection to watch out for different types of crapware. So what we want to do is we're going to use PowerShell for this. So you want to press the Windows key plus X, and you'll run Windows PowerShell as admin. PowerShell lets you copy and paste, which makes life a lot easier. You can use the command prompt, but you'll be typing away. So what we want to do first of all is see if it's enabled, which it typically isn't. There are up to 8 different lines you'll need to have. I'll provide all of those in an article with a link. And you're going to want to enter 2 different things depending on what you want to do. So you can check it 2 lines, enable it 2 lines, disable it 2 lines, or audit mode 2 lines. We'll cover all of that real quick. So let's see if you have it enabled by typing in this. Again, I'll provide the link to that. Once that is typed in, I'm bouncing back and forth, copying and pasting. We'll type in this. So there's your example of how you're going to put in 2 different lines. Now you're going to get a number. See the number 0 here? That means it is not enabled. So let's look at enabling it. This is nice for somebody who has a computer they're watching out for, repairing, or in a business environment where people are getting you in trouble. You can enable it to keep anybody from downloading any programs they think are potentially unwanted. So once again, there's going to be 2 lines here. We'll type this in, and you'll notice, just for reference, the number 1 here, that means enable. So once again, we're going to type the second line, and there's no fanfare here. As you can see, it doesn't tell you anything. So what we can do is copy these lines again and just verify that we went from 0 to 1. So as before, and once again, and you see the number 1 now. So if you want to disable it, it's very similar. Once again, there's 2 different lines, like a broken record. You put in that line, and then we put in this line. Whoops. I put the wrong thing in. Let me copy and paste it again. Mistakes happen. Set-MpPreference disabled. Here we go. Now it'll be disabled. So if we type this in again, we'll end up with the 0. Finally, there is one more mode, that is audit mode. Now, there's also a registry file available that I made available that will enable it and disable it, so you can just one click, boom, done. But if you haven't played with PowerShell yet, this is a pretty neat place to start because you really can't hurt anything here. So if you haven't played with PowerShell, here's a good chance to try it out. So audit mode, what that's going to do is, as you can see, we've got enabled, disabled, the protection. This is totally different. Audit will detect but not block. That means for the more advanced users who just want to be notified of what Windows Defender thinks is a potentially unwanted application, you can make your own decision. Then you see it's called audit mode. We'll hit enter. So as a final finish here, we will just confirm that we've done it correctly by typing in those 2 lines that we've mentioned a couple of times already. And you see it's a 2. So there's 0 for disabled, there's 1 for enabled, and there is 2 for audit mode. There is no registry file currently available to do that, but the registry file will work for most people. Enable it, disable it. Simple as that. So there you go. It's one of those fun little things you can do with PowerShell to both use PowerShell if you never have, and more importantly, add an extra layer of protection to your computer to avoid software with third-party applications in it. So there you go. Just a neat little tutorial on how to enable unwanted application protection with Windows Defender. So you got any comments, leave them below. Click and subscribe would be cool. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.